Yeah, guys. And I just came out of a very shitty day, if I may put it that way. Like my day was just crappy, and the most frustrating part about it was that I didn't know what was happening. I couldn't recognize what I was feeling, and also I couldn't recognize why I was feeling it. So it frustrated me a lot since I love being in control and stuff like that, right? So I waited it out for maybe 3 4 hours, but there was still no change. So I was like, let me record and see what happens. Let me record, like let me just deal with this by recording. And then I pulled up the camera and stuff like that. And then I recorded the first video. I was like, nah, this won't do. And then I recorded the second one. As I was listening to it, I was like, nah, like it just wasn't. It didn't do it for me, right? And then I put away the equipment and everything. I'm like, let me just go outside. And then as I was outside, I started like having like a fresh thought came out of nowhere. And then the thought was, why are you using this to cope in a way? Like, why are you trying to cope by doing something that you think you're good at, or that you're good at, or anything that you're good at and it's good? Like, you're if you're good at soccer and you're playing more of that, it's a good thing, right? If you're good at chess and you're playing more of that, it's a good thing, right? So whatever that's good, if the more you do that, the more you become better at it, right? But now we have to be careful not to use those things that we're good at as a coping mechanisms for our problems. Nothing should ever replace dealing with yourself, facing yourself, examining yourself. Nothing should ever replace that. I mean, we've seen high profile people who are good at what they do commit suicide. Here in South Africa, we've seen celebrities, people who are really good and who spend a lot of time with their craft, but they ended up ending it all. So clearly, trying to cope with your craft or using your craft as an outlet is not working, and it's never gonna work because it will never replace your alone time that you should have. You're supposed to know yourself. It's a prerequisite of life. You're supposed to know yourself intimately. So when you avoid that, you get into trouble, you collapse, basically. So yeah, that was my train of thoughts, and that's what I've been thinking about today, I guess, or just a few minutes ago. But yeah, I'm out.